Among President Trump's sweeping new tariffs are added charges on imports like produce from around 60 countries. And that could mean higher prices at the grocery store. KOMO's Jackie Kent has been looking into the impact on stores and shoppers today. Jackie?
And Molly, I spoke with an independent grocer off camera. He tells me he has dozens of vendors who will be hit by these tariffs. He adds this is a very touchy subject, and there are still many unanswered questions about how exactly these tariffs will impact stores and their customers.
It really sucks. We already have a hard time affording groceries here in Seattle because it's a very high cost of living.
Wesley McCain says it's those day-to-day purchases that will hurt the most under President Trump's 10% tariff on imports and a new 20% tariff on the European Union.
It's only going to get worse and worse with higher and higher tariffs.
As for how that may change the price tag on what's in your grocery cart, think common purchases like olive oil, wine, and chocolates. The Washington State Food Industry Association broke down a list of the countries with impacted produce like grapes, citrus, asparagus, and avocado, just to name a few, with 10% tariffs kicking in April 5th.
I think people are going to buy less quality of food. I guess what will impact me is just less of any food wine, of any item like wine or coffee.
State Republican Party Chair Jim Walsh says he believes when tariffs are used quickly and effectively, they can be a useful way to ensure fair trade.
Trump is a business guy, and he's using the tools that he's got to try to negotiate better relations with some of our trading partners. Let's give it a little time and see if he makes some headway here.
We asked representatives from the big chains like Kroger to the smaller markets like Red Apple, Town and Country, and Thriftway if they plan to source more products from the U.S. or make other changes to save costs. We're waiting to hear from the big chains, but the others tell me it's too soon to know what the impact of these tariffs will be and how they might prepare for those. Customers say a few more dollars on multiple items really add up. Would that change your buying habits at all?
As much as they haven't already changed, it's pretty much buy the essentials, buy what you need to make it through the week.
And the State Food Industry Association expects demand will boost significantly for products either made or grown here in the U.S., but they don't expect any shortages. For now, live on Seattle's Queen Anne Hill, Jackie Kent, KOMO News.
Time now for the KOMO Pulse Poll. You can scan the QR code there on your screen to answer this question. What is your biggest concern about Trump's tariff strategy? Here's a look at the results here. 39% say consumer costs will soar. 31% say no concerns, strategy makes sense. 24% say stocks, retirement tanking, and only 6% there say geopolitical implications. We'll have another look at the updates tonight on KOMO News at 11. Stick with KOMO for continuing coverage on the Trump tariffs and how they're impacting you at home and the U.S. economy overall.